Thanks to the folks who led the way. Thanks to the folks, let us thank them every day.
Welcome to the Fresh Toones Show. Today is one of my inspirational live show, and it's dedicated to Frances Perkins. A lot of folks, I'm sure, haven't ever heard her name, but she was the first woman appointed to the U.S. Cabinet by FDR, and she was the Labor Secretary, and she really brought about some major changes. She drafted the Social Security Act, and she established unemployment benefits, and she also, through the Fair Labor Act, established the first minimum wage and overtime laws, which then established the 40-hour work week. I first heard of Frances Perkins on a TV show on PBS, and then shortly after that, Elizabeth Warren, when she was still running for president, spoke about her on the Late Night Show with Stephen Colbert, and this is what she had to say about Frances Perkins.
That story of the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory fire is a story of corruption. After that fire, the women got organized and they said, we're going to keep rallying, we're going to keep protesting, they're going to push from the outside. But Frances Perkins, who happened to be visiting and saw the fire, saw the women who jumped to their deaths, she said, I'm going to be on the other side. I'm going to be in government, and I'm going to lead the fight from there. And this is what happened. Over time, she goes to Albany in 1911 when women don't even have the vote. And she heads up a commission that investigates. They talk about fire safety, get changes, then move to rewriting the labor laws. The Great Depression hits. Franklin Roosevelt takes her to Washington. She becomes the first woman to serve in the cabinet of a president of the United States. And what does she do? She leads her part. She leads from the inside. Millions of people lead from the outside. And what happens? Well, she was a woman with a plan, and they got big structural change. That's when we got in America a minimum wage. That's when we got unemployment insurance. That's when we got Social Security in America. Shoot, that's when we actually got the weekend. This is big change. So when people say to me, this is too hard, come on, government, it just goes on. Government's captured by all the guys with all the money. You say, wait a minute. In America, we've made big structural change before. Think of it this way. What did they say to the suffragettes? Don't even try. It's too hard. Quit now. What did they say to the early civil rights workers, the foot soldiers in the civil rights movement? Too hard, give up now. To the early union organizers, too hard, give up now. To the LGBTQ activists, too hard, give up now. But they didn't give up. They got organized, they persisted, and they changed America.
Yes, Frances Perkins was told over and over again, you cannot change things. The powers that be are just overwhelming, and you can't change them. This is a fresh tune of mine called One of These Days. One of these days, we're gonna find a better way. One of these days, we're gonna sit right up and say, we're gonna find it in our hearts to let our love do its part. One of these days, we're gonna find a better way. One of these days, justice will prevail. When we can march for rights without the threat of jail. When we can sing it from our hearts and know it's just the start. One of these days, justice will prevail. One of these days, there's gonna be a fair wage. If we work hard, we should get a decent pay. The We say what we're not worth, but we work hard for what we earn. One of these days, we're gonna get a fair wage. One of these days, we're gonna see the sun come out. Realize the fruits that so long we did without. We're gonna fill those baskets full and share them, yes we will. One of these days, we're gonna see the sun come out. One of these days, we're gonna find a better way. One of these days, we're gonna sit right up and say, we're gonna find it in our hearts to let our love do its part. One of these days, we're gonna find a better way. One of these days, we're gonna find a better way. One of these days, one of these days. One of these days, we're gonna find a better way. Well, it sounds like Frances Perkins was one of those people that felt like she didn't want to hear all the excuses of why we couldn't do the things that were right and fair to people. She just wanted to go out and do it. Sometimes it took a battle, but she did accomplish a lot. And this is a song of mine called No Excuses.
No excuses for trampling the Native Americans. No excuses for enslaving the folks from Africa. America, find your way. And only then can you help the world become a better place. No excuses for depriving folks of their liberties. No excuses for turning a blind eye to what we know we see. America, find your way, and only then can you help the world become a better place. We're looking every day. We're counting on the young folks that come this way to learn from our mistakes. Paint America with a kinder face. No excuses for politicians who lie right through their teeth. No excuses for them to wave the flag to fool you and me. America, find your way, and only then can you help the world become a better place. No excuses for not giving equal rights. No excuses for beating up folks for who they are. America, find your way, and only then can you help the world become a better place. We're looking every day. We're counting on the young folks that come this way to learn from our mistakes. Paint America with a kinder face. To paint America with a kinder face. To paint America with a kinder face. To paint America with a kinder face.
This is the Fresh Toones Show, and today's show is dedicated to Frances Perkins. I've been sharing a little bit about her life and all of the things that she accomplished as Secretary of Labor under FDR. I'm sure she'd be out there today trying to bring folks to understand better the climate change crisis that we're under. With so many other things going on, she'd still say, well, don't forget about this one, folks, because this is a biggie. This is a song of mine called Until This Planet's Green.
Who's that I'm hearing over there? Just a yellow bird in a cage, begging please take a look at this planet before it's gone. Take a look, take it now, find your heart and live your love. Sing your song and raise your voice, give your hand to mother. Anyone can see right through it. You're not fooling, you're just pretending to yourself. If you're not happy with what you see, open your eyes a little wider and see what could come to be. A world of our own making, taking from us instead of her. All of us healing the wounds that Mother Earth's endured. No more denial, no more leaders who besmirch. The ones of reason who see the damage everywhere they search. We can't deny it even though we don't want to change. Devoured her for so long we must moderate our appetite. Guide our mind to help her turn this ship about. Renew our patience to see her back to health. We won't let you die in the hands of greed. We will help you until this planet's green. Take a look, take it now, find your heart and live your love. Sing your song and raise your voice, give your hand to Mother. We won't let you die in the hands of greed. you die in the hands of greed. We will help you until this planet's green. We will help you until this planet's green.
Well, I think Frances Perkins pretty much felt like enough of this dilly-dallying around. Let's just get to work. She joined FDR's cabinet to work inside to try to bring change about, but she certainly encouraged the folks on the outside that were protesting to give her some of the backing to try to push some of these major social changes through. This song is called We Are.
We're but a drop, but it's the drops that made the ocean. Just a simple drop that fed the stream. We are the thought that sparked a change. We are the love that keeps us sane. We are the love, the hope for the future. We are the tools to build a better world. We are the hands that reach out to lift you. We are the smiles that light love's way. We're but a flower in a sea of many colors, and each new blossom feeds another seed. And every seedling that strives towards the sun lifts another, and that raises everyone. We are the love, the hope for the future. We are the tools to build a better world. We are the hands that reach out to lift you. We are the smiles that light love's way. We are. We are. We are. We are. We are.
Well, because a lot of the things that Frances Perkins accomplished were done during the Depression, I think I'll play you this song from that time period. It's a Woody Guthrie song. Originally, Woody sang about going down the road feeling bad. Recently, I changed the chorus to going down the road feeling good. And what I like to do, like Woody would do a lot of times, take an old song and write some contemporary verses to it. And that's what I've done with this song. So let's go down the road feeling good with this song by Woody Guthrie. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm going down the road feeling bad. I'm going down the road feeling bad. I'm going down the road, but oh no, I ain't gonna be treated this way. They bow and kiss the feet of the rich man, tell the middle class to take a hike. We're not leaving now, 'cause we're gonna stand and fight, 'cause we ain't gonna be treated this way.
We ain't gonna be treated this way. We ain't gonna be treated this way. We ain't gonna be treated this way. Oh no, we ain't gonna be treated this way. When Wall Street and bankers did their scam, when lawlessness led this land, we people raised our voice and we said no more, 'cause we ain't gonna be treated this way. 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 Oh no, we ain't gonna be treated this way. It takes a struggle to make a change. We've seen plenty of change. If we want to make it right, then we have to fight, 'cause we ain't gonna be treated this way. 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 Oh no, we ain't gonna be treated this way. We're going down the road feeling good. We're going down the road feeling good. We're doing what we should, and you know it's good. We're going down the road feeling good. We're going down the road feeling good. We're going down the road feeling good. We're going down the road and we're feeling mighty good. We're going down the road feeling good. We're going down the road feeling good, yeah. We're going down the road feeling good. We're going down the road and we're feeling good, 'cause we ain't gonna be treated this way. Well, I've got time for one more song dedicated to Frances Perkins and appreciating all the things that she accomplished as the first woman appointed to the U.S. Cabinet during the Depression under FDR. I'd just like to mention once more some of the things that she accomplished and worked so hard for. She headed up the CCC, which was the Civilian Conservation Corps. She drafted the Social Security Act. She established unemployment benefits and welfare for the poorest through the Fair Labor Act. She established a first minimum wage and overtime laws, which defined the 40-hour week. I'm certain most people would have something on that long list of things she accomplished that they really appreciate today. Frances Perkins certainly had the will, and she accomplished a lot of things that people said she could never do. This song is called If There's a Will, There's a Way. America can't breathe if we refuse to see the things we need to change today. We've worked through harder things, some say this one's too big. There's a will, there is a way. So lift up your eyes now, stand up and say, well, she's not perfect and neither am I. We've got to work together if we want to survive. We've got to use our heads and figure it out and be brave enough to look at ourselves. 'Cause America can't breathe if we refuse to see the things we need to change today. We've worked through harder things, some say this one's too big. But there's a will, there is a way. We've got to lift up our eyes now, stand up and say, well, she's not perfect and neither am I. We've got to work together if we want to survive. We've got to use our heads and figure it out. Be brave enough to look at ourselves. America can't breathe if we refuse to see the things we need to change today. We've worked through harder things, some say this one's too big, but if there's a will, there is a way. 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 And as I wrap up today's Fresh Toones show, I just want to remember Frances Perkins and have a thank you in my heart for all the things that she accomplished. She took some pretty harsh treatment when she was the Secretary of Labor, but she fought for the American people and she got some very important things that have made our lives easier. If anybody has any doubts about how important Social Security is, just ask any retired person today if they don't think that maybe that was a good idea. I'm sure glad I had this opportunity to do this show for her, and hopefully that'll encourage folks to do a little research and maybe read up on some of the other things that she accomplished. I hope you have a good week. Be strong, be safe, and thanks for tuning in. So long now.
Thanks to the folks who led the way. Thanks to the folks, let us thank them every day.